We begin our news portion of DSI with a developing story out of Somerset County. Residents on most of Smith Island are without phone and internet service tonight after a simple brush fire turned into something much larger. Luckily, no one was injured. We're told the brush fire quickly spread as a result of 50-mile-per-hour winds. As a result, an abandoned home was burned to the ground and the cable lines to Rhodes Point in Tylerton were melted. No words yet on when their service will be restored. Firefighters from Crisfield were flown in by Trooper Ford to help the Ewell Volunteer Fire Department put out the blaze. Firefighters from Tylerton assisted as well. No word yet on what started the brush fire. Tonight, we continue to monitor the number of positive coronavirus cases across our region as we near the end of what experts believe is the nation's peak week. Virginia authorities reported more than 460 new cases of COVID-19 today, their largest one-day increase so far in the coronavirus pandemic. The state's total now stands at 4,509. Meanwhile, in Delaware, there are now 1,326 reported cases. This includes 117 new cases and 9 new deaths. Meanwhile, in Maryland, cases went up by 783 overnight, bringing their total to 6,968. And staying in Maryland, Governor Larry Hogan announced a state hiring freeze for government jobs and a statewide budget freeze except for funds used to attack COVID-19. Hogan also ratified the State Board of Elections plan to vote by mail for the June 2nd primary. Under that order, only some polling places will be open for voters unable to vote by mail or with special needs. Meanwhile, in response to the rising unemployment rates, the Department of Labor is adding additional hours on Saturdays to allow more people to file claims over the phone. We did get some positive news today, too. In honor of Easter and Holy Week, Governor Larry Hogan declared the Easter Bunny an essential worker so he can hop across the state and deliver candy to children. Meanwhile, in Delaware, Governor John Carney is extending his state of emergency declaration for another 29 days. The move was more of a formality since by law, the state of emergency must be renewed every 30 days to remain active. It includes Delaware's stay-at-home order and mandatory 14-day quarantine for out-of-state travelers. Today, Carney also reminded worshipers to celebrate the holiday weekend only with their immediate family members to prevent the spread of COVID-19. For Delaware residents who want the very latest, the governor says you can log on to nextdoor.com where he will be posting updates on the state of emergency. With physical commencement ceremonies canceled across the board due to COVID-19, Delaware Technical Community College has instead decided to go virtual. But some students aren't so happy about that decision. 47 ABC's Anissa Lopez explains.
For some, graduation is more than just walking across the stage. It means celebrating their journey of getting to that point.
I'm the first person in my family to go to college. This was a huge step for me. This was a huge step for my family.
And that's why some students from Delaware Technical Community College are fighting to have a postponed in-person graduation after their college had to cancel the original event due to coronavirus.
I just find it unfortunate that they couldn't postpone it like the other schools did.
Instead, Del Tech will have a virtual graduation. But for those like student Rochelle Sheldon, they wanted this opportunity to have their family be able to watch them get that diploma in person.
I wanted my sons to be proud of me. I wanted my husband to be proud of me. And Lizzie, my father, I wanted him to see me walk across the stage. And it was a huge deal to me as well.
These students tell me the school says they feel this is in the best interest for students and families, but some disagree.
How does the president or anybody know what is in the best interest of the students and the families when they did not ask?
While the college is sticking to their plan of a virtual graduation as of right now, some say that if their voice is not heard, they will take other actions.
If they do not change their mind, I will protest. I will stand outside with a sign, #LetUsWalk.
Anissa Lopez, 47 ABC.
We're told that there are 2 petitions out for students to sign to get a postponed graduation. For a link to those petitions, you can head to our website, 47abc.com. With that, I'm going to toss it over to Chief Meteorologist Daniel Johnson, who has a look at this weekend's forecast. Hey, Daniel.
Thank you very much, Brooke. Here is a live look outside. It's windy still at this hour. This is in Rehoboth Beach. You can see the American flag waving in the wind, the trees, the bushes here kind of blowing in the wind as well. And it's quiet out there, not too many people out as expected. Weather watchers calling in into the 40s, 45 for Ted Millsboro, 44 for Chucky and Lewis, and most of us will likely drop into the 30s as we head through tonight. So pretty cold. We're keeping that breeze going though at this hour, right around 15 miles per hour. Gusts upwards of 20 to 30 still at this moment, but the wind will eventually lighten up later on tonight. And it does pick back up a little bit tomorrow afternoon, but not nearly as strong as the past couple of days. The winds will be right around 10 to 15 tomorrow. Then the winds pick up again, but the wind shifts out of the south and southeast. That will bump up our temperatures for Easter Sunday, but the winds do pick up between 15 and 20. So for tonight, wind speeds right around 10 to 15, as I mentioned, mostly clear, pretty cold, with temperatures dropping down into the 30s for most of us. We're going with the low of right around 38 in Salisbury. Now, if the wind calms down, or at least goes completely calm, we could get colder than 38. So stay tuned there. It's definitely going to be a chilly to cold night tonight. 35 in Dover, even Ocean City, dropping down into the upper 30s. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer than today, mid to upper 50s. Brilliant sunshine. Just a little bit of a breeze, though, still hanging on. So as we head into tomorrow, a mid to upper 50s for most of us. Ocean City 56, Salisbury 57, and then Sunday, Easter Sunday, looking nice and mild. Yes, there will be some extra clouds out there, but mid to upper 60s, so feeling pretty nice. Futurecast does keep a lot of sunshine into the area come tomorrow. Some extra clouds possible on Sunday, thickening up late in the day. Here comes the rain after dark Sunday. That's when we're expecting rain to move in. Notice the darker reds and the oranges far to our west and southwest. That is some thunderstorm activity, and it looks like it could make its way towards our area. We're hoping it weakens just in time, but there is a chance some storms could be severe as we head into Sunday night into Monday. So the area of concern here in yellow, including Delmarva, for severe storms on Monday, so be sure to stay tuned. Your 7-day forecast, it will be windy for sure, even if we don't have a thunderstorm on Monday, mid-70s, and then calmer conditions by Tuesday. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
So Coach Jed Bell from Woodbridge High School, and you guys are watching Delmarva Sports Insider.